Okay, now we have a little more of a complex equation. They are our fractional equations, and I'm going to show you how to get from, again, A to B to this linear equation, the equation of a line, linear equation, a linear equation. Okay, from A to B. Okay, we're going to go ahead and rewrite our fractional equation, and we're going to divide it into segments. Okay, so x over 8 equals x over 5 minus 1 over 3. And I'm going to go ahead and get started with this part right here with the right side. And I'm going to keep the left side intact. Okay? So here we go. X over 8 equals, I'm going to find my common denominator. Between 3 and 5 is 15. And as if I were to be solving a regular fraction, okay? And let me see, that should be good enough for you to see. That's where I'm getting the 15 from. 3x operator minus 5. And I have already completed one step out of my multi-step equation, but I'm still not finished. Okay, I'm still not finished. Now I'm going to do something very similar to my proportional equation, like this guy right here. Now it looks like a proportional equation. It just has x's in both sides. It has x here and an x here. But don't worry about it. It's not that complicated, or it shouldn't be intimidating. The first thing is I'm going to clear out my denominators by multiplying by the inverses. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and erase this one right here. We're going to go ahead and move it right here. So let's call these steps. And here we go. I'm going to add a parentheses. And let's get rid of that 15 first. I don't like that 15. For some reason, I just don't. It kind of makes my head spin around when I see this kind of stuff, like two terms in an expression and then a denominator. I just don't like it. So let's go ahead and multiply by the inverse, both sides. This guy cancels by design. So now I have 15x over 8 equals 3x minus 5. But I'm not finished yet. Now I'm going to get rid of that 8. And just like you guessed it, I'm going to multiply by the inverse of that. So here we go. This guy is going to cancel by design. And I'm going to rewrite it. 15x equals 8 parentheses. Be careful because I haven't distributed. Minus 5. Now we're step 2. But my steps are becoming more complex in my step 3. I'm going to now distribute that 8. I'm going to rewrite 15x equals, what is that, 24x minus 40. And just for the sake of simplicity, because I want to keep my variables positive, like I mentioned in a few videos, I'm going to have my variables here. And my constants here. Off we go. Plus 40. Plus 40. Let's rewrite. This cancels by design. 15x plus 40 okay equal 24x, another inverse, it's going to cancel by design 40, and what is that equal to? 9x. And we have arrived. This is my famous step B right here. So we did a lot of steps to get there. That's okay. We're training our brain to think through a series of steps. I still don't have the value for x. All I have to do, if I want to know what the value of x is divide by that inverse, 1 over 9, 1 over 9. This cancels by design. So x equals 40 over 9. And that's going to give me a decimal number. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it as is. Once you check that, you will know that it is true and it is an identity. Good luck.